There's an old Chinese saying, if you don't want to eat noodles, you eat rice. Like this. Wait. This is not rice. This is rice noodles. Okay, that was awkward. Hi, this is Eugene Kai Shadow. I'm going to talk about fun decks and main decks. Well, you probably don't understand what I said just now about the noodles and rice things. Well, in Chinese, rice is called fun and noodles is called mian. So, in life, in playing Yu-Gi-Oh decks, there are fun decks and main decks. Mian 跟 fun. It's more like a pun anyway. And it's like, oh, okay. Fun decks are like, you don't compete to really. The objective of playing fun decks is not winning. It's enjoying the style of playing it, or sometimes even trolling people. Yes, trolling people. Sometimes you get annoyed when people are trying to play a fun deck, but they are enjoying it. Okay, so don't be really mad on them. However, trolling, there's a limit to trolling. Serious. Main decks are mainly competitive decks, meta decks, or your signature decks. Instead of referring as side deck, main deck, however, main decks now that I'm talking about is deck that you use usually. Decks that they are very awesome, they are very serious deck, takes the game very seriously. It's like, oh, you going to deal me? My deck is totally going to take on you and win it. Something like that. Their main objective is win and win and win, and sometimes it could be boring. But however, competitive decks versus competitive decks are kind of, well, what do you say, fun. Well, it's just like when you're facing yourself, sometimes mirror match, like you are using mirror mill or something like that, and people are also using some meta decks too, and then it's like the race against time. It's like, oh, who go first, but however, who goes first gets to prepare, but not to attack. But the second player gets to attack. Let's say, mostly in my experience, if the second turn player are mermail users, they are going to kill you. They're going to wipe out your freaking life points. Wipe all of it out. That's practically what we call main decks. Well, noodle decks. However, fun deck, for fun, fun, you enjoying playing with it, enjoy the play style, you enjoy whatever it is that you make yourself feel so happy about it, even though you lose, but you get, oh, okay, it's fine, my deck is not really made to win anyways, it's just, I want to test it out how strong it is and stuff like that. What's a fun deck like? Exodia deck. Exodia deck can be very competitive, even though I would say it was a fun deck. Why? Because you don't really win with it. I mean, you don't attack opponents. You just, in this kind of decks, you just freaking draw as much as you can. However, with the ban list out today, you don't even want to use the deck. Why? Because one day of peace. Come on, you need to draw something, but you can't. Let's say the turn you cannot draw anymore, and then you just use one day of peace, and then people can your opponent can attack and you can attack, but it's okay. But then that is one turn there. That is one turn there. You don't get a second chance because one day of peace is limited to one. Shit just got real. So I wouldn't say that is a main deck, a signature deck, or meta deck. It's probably a fun deck. However, you do enjoy it, right? People don't get to attack you and shit. Like final countdown decks, they are very competitive. However, they are somewhat what do you say that slow. You need to stop opponent's every attack. You can put Swift Scarecrow, Battle Fader, Fact Veiler, limit area level B, and stuff like that, just to prevent opponents from attack. However, that doesn't really do you anything. You just stop opponents from doing what they do best. You must wait for 20 turns, or you must wait until you draw final countdown and wait for another 20 turns. It's not a main deck, it's more like a fun deck. So you get what I mean now? Yes, the Rise deck, fun deck. So yeah, I think that's what I want to talk about today. Next video, I'm going to let you see a Dragony profile deck, which is a fun deck, by the way, because I don't plan to really win with this deck in a competition or whatever. Well, not because it can't, it's because I can't even enter tournament with this deck in Malaysia. Dual terminal cards are not legal in tournaments, so I'm not able to play a Dragon deck without my phalanx, which is bad. Well, please subscribe if you want to watch more of Yu-Gi-Oh videos, or maybe Digimon, or maybe some vlogs that I made. Well, and then like this video if you really enjoyed it, and comment if you really have something to suggest to me and would you like to see in our future. Bye bye.